excited.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today on Soul Truth Saturday. I've got Dawn Marie here with me. Hi, Nita. Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, everyone.
And I know Dawn's so excited. We just had a little brief chat on how things are going to go in the back end. And I'm really excited to have Dawn here. She's done a couple of readings for me in the past when she's been on with some other readers, but she's here on Soul Treats now. So this is so exciting. So thank you so much for accepting my invite. I really,
you're welcome.
I'm just so
Thank
excited.
you for having me. It's so exciting.
I'm so honored to have you here. So it's been really great. So my name is Michelle Clausen. I'm with Soul Treats, and you'll notice down at the bottom it's pinned if you send in a donation so that we can do a reading for you. It is an open donation. You can also go live with us. It's usually easy to kind of do a reading that way. You can do video or audio. I do have some people already lined up for this who've sent in their donations. So I'm going to have Dawn introduce herself, and we'll get this going in just a second. And we have somebody already backstage, so I'm going to post the StreamYard link in the comments right now. There we go. All right. So I'm going to come off the screen. If you can introduce yourself, Dawn, that'll be great.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. You'll always see me. I'm with the jazz hands. I feel so honored to be here. As light workers, we get so many beautiful gifts come into us because really it's a form of being in service. So I really make it all about the heart space and all about the love. Hello, love. I am a mother of 4 grown children and spent much of my life trying to kind of push down the gifts that I had. As a child, when you run to the phone because you know it's going to ring because you know who it is, that kind of thing. And then on top of it, to then after you've had your children, your brother died in a very tragic accident. And all of a sudden you have like this rush of things. And it's like you knew it was coming. You know it's there. I mean, much like you guys, there are certain, you guys have gifts as well. You know what I mean? We're all born with that intuition. But for me, I had spent many years as the good little Catholic girl pushing down those feelings. So to find communities like Soul Treats that actually embrace the love and open up their heart space, and it's just a beautiful thing. It's just really, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And I mean, as light workers, guys, we're no different than you. We get colds. We have to go food shopping. It's just that we've been given a gift that we feel the need to share and be in service. Excuse me, I'm drinking my tea. I've got a gentleman, an older gentleman here who was a smoker, and I can just, I'm a little allergic to smoke. So, but anyway, I'm just like you. You're just like me. I do many different types of work, many different types of reading. I'm a psychic medium. Yes, that is the gift that I choose to use because I feel that it does the most healing for others and for myself. But anyway, enough about me. If you guys have any questions, just ask away. I can see comments, but I just believe in the heart space tells all.
So we're going to get started. I do just want to go over one thing with everybody. Let me just see, share the screen. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Okay. So Dawn's giving away a free reading, a half-hour reading with her. And to enter for this, just type in #soul. Don't put any type of emojis or anything like that. Just as it is, #soul, and we'll get you entered in, and the computer will generate it at the end. Okay, Dawn, I'm going to bring on your first read. It'll be just 1 second. So #soul. Good morning, Thomas. There we go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Thomas. How are you?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good.
Um, yeah, I guess my question is, well, first of all, I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm a healer. I recently got led to move to Savannah because one thing I specialize in is removing ghosts or passing ghost over, removal of negative entities, and just kind of wondering how that's going to go.
Um, First of all, you have a gentleman here who he says, "Oh, he knows who I am," but in so you wow, okay, so you have I don't know a lot about you, which is actually I prefer that when I do a read or when sitters ask questions, but he's telling me that your lineage goes beyond the stars. And usually when they tell me that, I know that there is an astral connection. When we have these connections, it almost like it enhances our abilities to connect with the entities that don't want to leave.
Yeah.
So because it's a like your molecular structure is different. Does that make sense to you? And what happens is you have these loved ones that are passed from a long line of lineages. I mean, like he goes back. It's a very karmic connection. Your great grandfather, and it's a beautiful connection. But he's telling me, and I got to be honest here with you. I think somewhere in a past life, you have been of notoriety. And I feel like that notoriety is going to come back again. Like almost like you were headed that way here in this lifetime, and then you had something kind of set back and you refocused and realigned yourself. And when you did that, you realigned yourself with this future. So this was part of your original soul contract coming here.
Yes.
Just to let you know. But because you are gifted, you probably already know that. But what you may not know is that this will be very beneficial to you. You're going to be, and it's almost like you go so far, and then others who are like-minded of you will get a little bit envious. Do not let others, I mean, I know you have a tendency not to let others, put you in that position, but this male will put you in that position. You need to just, again, refocus, recenter, know that you're on the correct path, and eventually you could be getting your own show. I do see you more so in the public eye than what we do here. You know what I mean? Like we have, like there's like different types of spiritual communities, and like you were in one, and it wasn't it wasn't for your greater purpose. So then now you're in this one, and you've connected into something, and now you're shifting gears. So it's just a matter of transition for you. It's just a matter of shifting gears. Just know that this is what you're supposed to be doing. And there's much more work out there now in this time period than we've ever had before. Because as you probably know, the earth is shifting her core. It's resetting itself.
Well, how I look at it is we have these ideas about spirituality, but it's like Atlantis or Egypt. I'm hearing from my higher self, but they have to be changed.
Yeah.
It's like when Jesus came in, he had to restructure shit.
It happens. It does. It just happens. We do it in our own bodies. Why not in our core? Why not in our earth? Yeah. It's part of just the natural evolution of life, I think. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what you're supposed to be doing. So it will go well. Slow at first, but slow and steady wins the race, because I really do see you reaching a much more broader perspective of people. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Just kind of in the back of your mind, just know that when you reach up that pinnacle, there will be another male who comes in who will be, just almost jealous.
Nah, I'm used to that. It's okay.
long as you got your feelers out, then you should be good, because this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it's not the first time. It won't be the last. I'm cool with that.
You're funny. He says that your sense of humor has always helped you with balance.
Yeah.
That you have a really unique take on balance in your life.
Yeah. People, they think everything is, and I say this in my lives, but everyone says everything's love and light, but I've seen so many spiritual workers that play both sides of the coin, and I don't always agree with that, and I usually don't. But what I'm getting at is, like, people don't understand that there's people out there that are doing amazing work and some really dark shit at the same time.
I think that it's something that much, like this experience of being human comes with different issues. Do you know what I mean? And you can have a light worker, but he's an alcoholic. So what is his perspective on life really? Do you know what I mean? Like narcissism. Do you know what I mean? There are spiritual light workers out there who are really big narcissists.
Yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. So I've had to restructure my thinking almost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the way that I move within the community is much different than what it was when I first started doing this. It used to be I could ask for a shield of protection. Now it's a hedge of protection.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be someone. There's two sides to everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll walk around with like 100 angels around me.
Well, you have to be prepared.
Yeah.
You have to be prepared. And angels, they're there for us, not against us.
Yeah.
So that's a red flag when I come across a light worker who doesn't believe in angels. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, totally.
My little antennas go. You're married, correct?
No, I've been single for 4 years.
Oh.
I feel it coming in. I feel her. I felt her for the last, I don't know how many years, maybe 7. I feel this woman praying for me.
Yeah.
I just don't feel I'm at the right place yet. They're saying I'm getting really close though. You
are. It is a future event. Yeah, you're the type of person. I went to put a number on it and he goes, no. You don't like numbers. You like, you know it's coming in and that's good enough for you.
Yeah.
Because you don't like the pressure of it all. But yeah, it's almost like you're getting ready for her and she's getting ready for you.
Yeah.
Just know that a marriage will be there. And
but tell me, if you don't mind, they did
ahead.
give you the number and I wouldn't mind hearing it.
3.
That's it's always 3, isn't it? Is it 3 years or 3 months?
Okay. Your life cycle is 3.
Yeah.
So everything comes to you in 3s. I'm sure you know that. You ready for this one? 3 months and 3 years, because you will meet her and it's almost like you can feel her from the inside out. And now, you've heard her voice?
Maybe I have, and I just don't know it yet. I don't know.
In your dreams, you haven't been journaling your dreams anymore. You used to?
Oh, yeah. I used to, yeah.
Yeah. Start journaling your dreams again. You've been getting a lot of messages about her in your dreams.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's the balance he's talking about. Oh, okay. Now, okay, that's weird. So, a female just came in for you. Let me answer your question. Hold on 1 second. Thank you. She'll come to you in 3 months. I feel like she's somehow, it feels like she's encircling you already. Like she's crossed your path, but it like almost like it didn't click kind of thing. It's going to click from the inside out. Like you'll know her from the inside before you meet her from the outside, if that makes sense to you. But by 3 years, you'll be married. So the whole courtship thing will come to pass. There will be a courtship there, and that's a little different for you.
Yeah, I'm used to getting stuff I want right away.
Exactly, because your patience is not a virtue for you, my friend. No. It's just one of those things, it's like the whole like good and bad thing. You know what I mean? Like that, the dark and the light thing. How we operate is how we operate. Eventually, it's going to be seen by everyone. Okay, so you have a rather impatient elder. Okay, this is going to be a weird question. Is your mother passed, or did your grandmother have a heavy hand in raising you?
Yeah, it's probably my mama. My mother's still alive.
Okay, that's it.
She didn't have a heavy hand, but she's coming through. I can feel it.
Well, you were definitely a favorite, I got to tell you. Like she said, she would tell everybody she had no favorites, but you were her favorite.
Okay.
You come honestly by not having patience. But patience is something with this woman.
I think we froze. Thank you. I think we.
Hi, everyone. Looks like Dawn is frozen. We'll have to, hopefully she can pop back on. Let me see if I can messenger. So in the meantime, if you can, just a reminder for a half-hour contest for a half-hour reading with Dawn. I'm going to add this to the stream. It would be #soul. If you can put that in the comments, and at the end of the live, we'll definitely do a draw for that. And I just want to take this time to welcome everybody. And again, it's #soul, no emojis. So hi, Nita. Hi, Aldo. Hi, Myra. Okay, I'm going to try to pronounce this one. Nevida, thank you so much for being here. And Alexis, thank you so much. Ada, thank you so much. I got your donation. Marshmallow, hey, how's it going? Nicole, thank you for being here. Kristen, thank you so much for being here. Ivy, thanks so much for being here. And there you are. And hi, Ranch Hod. Yeah, I think it's Ranch Hod. Okay, there's Dawn. You're back.
I don't know what happened. I'm like, I'm talking away, and I look up on the screen. It's just you're going. I'm like, okay, I don't know.
It looks like Thomas popped off, but if you had any remaining messages for him, he'll definitely watch the replay.
Well, the one thing I wrote down that was given to me is, yes, it's me again, because his grandmother comes in quite often, but a lot of the times it was like a reprimand thing. So, but I just wanted him to know that in this case, this relationship that's incoming needs to be nurtured. There is a kind of a courtship that goes on, and it'll be almost like career first, and then everything will click in. So by 3 years, he'll be in a different place with a successful sleuth. It's actually almost like he helps negative entities, and he helps them cross over into the light. But I just want him to be aware of his protection surroundings, like his angels, because he'll have to do a little bit of angel work before.
He's listening. He says, I'm here.
Good.
Okay.
Yay. Just like a little bit of angel work in order for him to get that next step. But I could definitely see him like on a TV show. There's definitely going to be some notoriety, but he's kind of used to that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thomas, since you're there, is there any other questions that you have before we go to the next person?
Okay. You're welcome. His grandfather's so cute.
So Parker Hill, thanks for being here. It's hashtag soul, SOUL, and it's all lowercase. I'll put it back on the screen so you can see it. So if you can re-enter it in, Parker, so that it can count you. It looks like there's 9 of you who've already entered, so don't forget hashtag soul. Okay, Thomas says that he's good. Alrighty.
Thank you, Thomas. Nice to meet you.
And let me put the next one up here for you. So there's your next one. Can you see the comments, Don?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. There you go. Your next one is Nita. She's not going to come on audio or video, but there's her.
That's all right. Oh, no, that's all right.
Okay.
She does look familiar, like I've seen her. Yes, okay. I do know who she is. Okay. Hold on 1 minute, Nita. Okay. Oh, I'm getting some guidance from the guides. Nita, you're dealing with people who vibrate down here, but you vibrate up here. So you're missing each other. It's personal. But then again, I got to be honest with you. You take your work as a light worker very personal. You've got a big heart space, huge heart space. My guides are telling me, please remember to close up that space after you're done delivering your messages, after you're done doing your work. My guides are also telling me, which I'm going to attest to something. Okay. So I feel like this is like a form of validation for you. The energy has been very wonky. So with the energy going like this and you vibrating at a higher level, it's hard for those people to even vibrate up to meet you. I hope that makes sense. But there's also great things coming on the horizon for you. Like, I'm not sure because I don't know you as well as I think I should. But if you're not doing lives already with collaboration, there's a lot of people wanting to collaborate with you. If you're not doing lives now, you will be doing lives. But they tell me that you're already doing like a live of some kind, like that you're a light worker. Make sure, loud and clear. Oh, all caps. I see that now. Make sure you are taking time for you, Nita. You have a great tendency to put yourself, like others, in front of you and then yourself. And, I think it's expected that we do put our families first, especially our children or, people that we care give. But you need to start putting yourself first. But other than that, you are on the right path. And the guides are saying, go with glory. That means, because as most of you know out there, source energy is our God conscious. So they just want you to know that things are going to start refocusing. And always remember, things get wonky before any type of elevation. So you'll be elevating with your gifts. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, just, shoot them in the comments, because I can read the comments. Does that make sense? You have a good team, by the way. My soul's like them.
I know there's a little bit of a delay, anywhere from like a minute and a half with Facebook. So we'll
Oh,
see if
yeah.
Anita has any information. And Barbara, Anita says, thank you, I'm good.
Okay, good.
So Barbara Levington, are you here by chance?
Let me see if I can.
If so, let us know if you'd like to go audio or video. And I'm going to put the StreamYard link in the comments. And all you have to do is click on it and follow it. And you can go audio or video. If not, if you don't want to do either one of those, you can just definitely put your message up in the comments. And if you'd like to have a general reading, or if you had a specific question, that would be great. So for those of you who've popped in to the stream, hi Ralph, Parker Hill, we're doing great. I hope you're doing well. And
okay, she says
Nicole, yes. I got your donation. Thank you so much for sending that in. Appreciate it. So you are on the list. And hi, Cindy. Thanks for coming. So
hi,
just
Cindy.
For the people who've popped on to enter for a 30-minute free reading with Dawn, type in the comment section #soul, just like it says on the screen. No emojis or anything like that. Looks like 10 of you already have that in. So if you can go ahead and do that, that would be great. And I'm just waiting for Barbara. And then after Barbara is Carla. So if you can let me know that you're here. So after Carla is Ada and then Nicole. That would be great. I'll put a little message on the banner going across on who's next.
Do you see from her? Because I don't see her in the comments.
No, I put a comment up to see if she was here. So I think we'll just wait just a few seconds more. Otherwise, Carla, if you're here. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for being here, Lisa. Then we'll go with Carla, and then after that is Ada, and then Nicole.
Okay.
So we can always timestamp this too, so that
yeah, if Barbara, yeah.
Okay. So you want to go ahead with Barbara?
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go ahead with
sounds Barbara's.
Good. Interesting. Barbara, Julie's coming through. She said, stop overthinking, Mom. Stop overthinking. Hold on. She wants me to get directly. All right. Hold on 1 second, Barb. Mom. You have to stop overthinking things. You're thinking things. It's not the way it is. Get out of the headspace. Get out of the headspace. Help her, Dawn. You need to help her because she's allowing things to get to her again. And it's a downward spiral that she doesn't want to go down. Uplift, uplift, uplift. Do more with the group, Mom. Do more with the group. VOOA has your back. Come on, Mommy. You can do this. I know you can. I love you. She's telling me I love you mucho. So I love you much. I love you more, is what she's telling me, Barb. She's telling me that, oh, okay. You're reliving something again. And it's not, so you're doing a replay in your mind of a experience that was once negative to you and detrimental to you. So you've got to get rid of it. When they show me the like this, that's the get rid of it sign for me. I got my goosebumps with that one. She says she loves you so much and she wishes she could help you. But sometimes you're going over things in your mind, and you're not feeling me as much. You know I'm there because you know I have your back, but you're not feeling me as much because you're too busy here and not in the feeling space, in your heart space. I will help her. She said, Dawn will help you. I will help you. Not everything comes out negative. Not everything is meant to. Not everything is meant to be thought. Some processes are not a thought process, Barb. She's right. It's a heart process. Okay, so somewhere, oh, okay, I got you. Okay, so that's a private thing. All right. So she gave me something that I'll share to you in private after this live, because it wouldn't be fair to the other people who are waiting. But wow, yeah, she's really. Barbara, I'm just going to send a little bit of energy from my heart space to you. I want you to relax and breathe in, breathe out. And I want you to feel the love I'm sending you. Feel that energy. Barbara, I will get with you in private. Just know that your overthinking is getting you in trouble. It's creating anxiety that you don't need. She's with you. You're welcome, honey. She's with you, and she says there's other people waiting, so she's not going to take a long time, but just know that what you're feeling is just a feeling. It's not who you are. It's not about a situation. It's just a feeling that you can release, and I can help you with that. So there's a couple different techniques I know to help you with that. So I'll get with you in private. I hope that helps, honey. I don't really see comments, so I hope that helps. Okay, so next is Miss Carla. And
Miss Carla's next. Yeah.
I know that Carla is connected to Barbara.
All right.
They might even be watching together. They were supposed to.
Yeah, I don't see them in the stream at all.
I don't see them in the stream. So I do know that that's probably her beeping me, and okay. I'm just looking at. But I do know that I had somebody share it out, so they might be just watching it and not in the stream, and that might be the issue.
Okay. So I'm just going to do this one more time. So we've got people who are new that popped into the stream. Thank you so much for being here on Soul Treats with us today. And Dawn Marie is here doing readings. And the donation link, I will, it is pinned so that you can do an open donation. Only have maybe 2 spots left, and then we're going to have to close the reading list because we already have a few more people and we're on for about an hour. So if you would like, Dawn is offering a free half-hour reading. And to enter for this, you just need to type in lowercase the word soul, but put a hashtag in front of it, just like it is on the screen. And don't put anything else, no emojis or anything. So hashtag soul. I see there's 12 of you already that have done that. So for the new people who have popped in, you can go ahead and do that to enter if you'd like. And next is Carla. And there you go.
Carla, you have 2 males that come around you quite often. I know that you wanted to see you wanted to see what this was all about, and you wanted to see if anything of a future nature was going to come about. It's impossible to answer one question when you have so many. So remember that as I give you a little bit of this. When we are missing our parents, there's no substitution. We're missing our parents. I want you to know that you not only have a dad, but you have a grandfather who looks at you as if like you two were very close when you were little, but the memory, something about the memory is off. So it may be that he passed while you were younger and that you don't have a lot of memory. Just know he's around you a lot. That love we have for our parents will never go away. It's kind of like a different perspective of the love of the for children that we have. Like our children are our babies. They came from us. But the parents, though, that's like the first god and goddess that we've ever known. So it's a different kind of recollection that we have when we are missing our parents, as opposed to Barb, who's missing her child. Because she's reliving that nightmare in her head. You didn't really have anything specific, is what you said to Barb, but I know that you did have something specific in mind. It's one thing that I have to tell, like almost like everybody, is that if you have a person who is very private here on the earth plane, they're going to be private as well in spirit. So it's one of those things that is, again, a human thing that we're here to do, acceptance. So the person that you were thinking you wanted to come in and hear from, you wanted them to come in and hear from, really isn't talkative and feels that they felt in like this earth that this was all hocus pocus, that this is private, their private business. They don't want to tell everybody. And very much like had a religious foundation, if that makes sense to you. Let's see if I can. What is the timestamp on this? I don't know. We'll get a timestamp for you, Barb. Can someone give me a timestamp real quick?
So for Barb, her timestamp was 30.353.
Okay.
For Barb.
Thank you.
Yep.
She's listening, but she's not on the stream. Okay, great. Okay. Sorry, guys. That beeping was just... When you're doing energy work, which I know it's kind of odd, but, you know, the psychic stuff is like knowing the back of my hand. But when you're conversing with someone who really doesn't want to converse as much, it's harder to hear them. So the focus has to be there, and the dinging was just driving me nuts. Just know, Carla, that Barb is correct, and the reading that you need will be a private one. I'll even extend it to this because you're not here. There is something that you need to hear. Yeah, no, that's fine. There's a long line. Okay, no, that's fine. You're welcome. I gave Barb her timestamp. Or actually, Michelle did. So, Barb, when you listen to that, if you can just extend that, because Carla's right after you. Okay. Where is Miss Ada?
So just wanted to, so Parker, what name did you make your donation under? Because I'm not seeing it. Is that under Sean by chance? And Tammy, yours is under Tamara. Is that correct? So for Ada, Nicole, Cindy, Tamara, and Sean, if you want to pop on live, or if you want to do audio, I'm going to put the StreamYard link down below here so that you can pop on and go directly with Dawn. If not, please put your question in the comments. And there we go. Sorry about that. So there it is. It's in the comment section, the StreamYard link. You'll pop on backstage and we'll pop you on in just a minute. So Ada, if you're here, let me know if you would like to. Oh, there she is. Ada. Hey. Ada, hi.
Hi, Ada. How are you?
Okay, I'll let you two at it.
All right. Ada, are the headaches going away?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's energy. I could feel the energy. For I think it was Nita, I felt it too. I mean, just a lot of light workers, a lot of headaches. Um, just be aware that you've got a lot of different energies and there's been a lot of shifts. Make sure self-care is at the top of the list. Because when
Yes.
I read your name, you know what I heard? Self-care, self-care, self-care.
Right. I'm working on it slowly, but I'm working on it.
um, they wanted my guides came in when I was just now. So let me just take a minute.
All right.
Yep. That's exactly what I felt. Okay. No. That's good. Okay. So they want you to take a little bit more time for you. Now you've started back at work, correct? Just yeses or nos.
Yes.
Someone there isn't being as diligent with their health and are putting others at risk. There's testing going on, but it's not about the testing. It's about personal, like almost like they're not gearing up and wearing what they should. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, they're not doing the proper protocols to for the COVID testing when families and people come in.
Okay, that's it. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense because they had told me that in order to protect, it needs to come down to the basic family structure. So that's what that means, because people are walking in and out. Okay.
Yeah. And they're not supposed to.
No. My guides are really just like they're coming in. I have one of them who steps out of the area that normally they talk to me in. Oh, it's so nice to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
The thing of it is that it's really hard for you to get that across to superiors that this is a vital piece of the puzzle and that, you can't afford to get sick again.
No.
And even though I feel, you have still a lot of antibodies in there in your system. You still have quite a lot in there, but think about the others. It's almost like you become a champion for others, and not just in your spiritual life, but in your work life. So there will be a time and a place for you to step up and for you to speak out. Just know that when you are, that you're protected. And they're telling me you're not, something about journaling. Are you not journaling as much anymore?
I haven't lately, no.
Okay. Continue journaling and continue. You need to say that prayer of protection every single morning you wake up, and you're not.
Right.
I love you, but you're not. I gotta call you out on it because you're not, and I know you're not.
I know. I mean to do it when I get home from work, to disconnect from the Alzheimer's.
Yes.
And sometimes I'm so just exhausted, I forget. And then usually after I go downstairs and get my coffee, then I do the prayer and disconnection and attachments and stuff. But yeah, I've forgotten lately.
Yeah, because I know this can sound very weird. Your back is exposed. They're showing me where your back is exposed. It's exposed to others around you, and you don't want them to attach a cord.
Right.
You don't want that negativity. You don't want that stuff because that's not who you are.
Right.
When you say your prayer of protection, ask for a hedge of protection. I want you to visualize a hedge so tall that no giant could ever look over it. A big hedge around you to keep you safe.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't doubt yourself. You're on the right journey. You've come so far. I'm hearing that commercial. I'm seeing a lady on roller skates with a cigarette in her hand going, "You've come a long way, baby." I don't know where it comes from, but that's what they just showed me. And now I hear like universal laughter. It's like so funny. But you've come a long way. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. You are a very unique individual where you've had a lot of gifts from very young, but you, like me, push them down, push them down, push them down.
Yeah.
And now that they've come to the surface, they need to be like a young baby, just really cuddled and protected and fed.
Hmm.
You're not feeding
Yeah.
them as much as you need
Right.
to be. But you
Right.
somehow knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like this reading is basically just about, like validation. You're, my guy just stepped back. You need to start journaling. He had a very sad face on when you said that you stopped. You don't journal as much. Let's say it that way.
Right.
Journaling will help. You're coming up into a phase. It's a dream state phase. So as the energy shifts and it settles, you're going to be getting these wild dreams back again. So please
Yeah.
make sure you're journaling that. It might have already
Yeah.
started. Has it
Yeah, they
started?
did. I've had 2 dreams. Yesterday, I was feeling really good yesterday, and then all of a sudden my whole body just felt like I wanted to shut down. And so I took a nap, and I had an unusual dream.
Yeah. Write those down. Remember, nobody sees that book except for you and God, or your God conscious, whoever that is. It could be Gaia. It could be Buddha. It could be anybody. Source energy knows and feels all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He is
Yeah.
all gods to everyone. It's our God conscious that resides within. So that's really important for you. But other than that, I mean, just that work thing, because you just, right now you have antibodies, but it won't be forever.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, it doesn't work if everybody's not working together. You know?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's the problem. Everybody's not working together at all.
No, where you work, the people are beautiful. The people that actually are there, the residents, I should say.
Uh-huh.
But I'm hearing discord, like there's like a disconnect with the staffers. Like
Yeah.
some are there just, it's a paycheck.
Right.
And others are just not happy with the way management is there right now.
Yeah. Well, we have a new administrator stepped in, and she's got some backbone, you know.
Good.
So yeah, and that's what it needs.
Good. Well, then that's why there's rumblings and grumblings. Because all I know is that the management was, there was a question in the management. That's all I'm hearing, you know?
Yeah.
You have any questions for me, love?
No, I'm
You have any
good.
questions? Yeah. You look good. You look good. It's nice to see you.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Good. Nice to see you again, Miss Ada.
So excited to have Ada
Nice
on the screen.
I know, isn't it? I love seeing her. You
like
have
I see her like on all the different lives. I'm like, oh, there's
I
Ada.
know.
I got her on the screen.
It's so refreshing to see that beautiful energy, you know, the pure energy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. Thank you, honey.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you,
Jen.
Ada. Have a great
Thank
day.
you. You too.
I know I'll see you somewhere else.
I do.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.
Alrighty, so next we have Nicole. Let me just pop her on the screen for you. And before we do that, I just want to remind everybody, Dawn is doing a free 30-minute reading. And to enter, you just need to put in the comments #soul, just like it is on the screen. No emojis, just exactly like it is. Looks like we have 13 of you. So for the new people who come in, thank you so much for coming to Soul Treats today.
Good luck.
And I do apologize. The reading list is closed. It has met its capacity. So you will see going across, where is it?
Oh, there it is.
I have the different names that are there. So I'm just going to pop off Nicole's name.
Yay.
There we go. And these are the people who are next. So I do apologize that the reading list is closed. And Nicole, I'm going to pop you on in just 1 second. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome
How are
to Soul
you?
Treats.
I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah. I feel real positive. Yeah.
You are. You've got your aura is really, but you've been through some negative stuff lately. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of deception from people that I thought I could trust. And my
And
angels, they've been really stepping it up lately. And I've been seeing a lot of the angelic energy and ancestral energy around me because I'm very gifted like that. And I'm also kind of like a medium and I can see things and hear things as well. So it's been interesting, because I'm starting to sense a lot of the different dimensional things and the frequencies. And I mean, I'm proud of myself for, I think the perseverance and the discernment, I think is really becoming stronger in me. And so I'm doing the work.
Discernment. You said discernment. There it was. Okay. So while I was waiting for you to come on, I don't know if you can see this. That symbol is a symbol I get when the angelic realm has been working with you. So, and you see how it's encased by the squiggly lines?
Yeah.
That means it's a past life experience for you. So, in your soul contract is that you're supposed to be enlightened in this. I can see it all around you. You're supposed to be enlightened in this lifetime. You may not be working as an active medium, but you have a lot of different gifts that are just now starting to come together.
Yeah.
As your hair grows with wisdom, so will your gifts. That means don't cover up your gray hairs. That gray is supposed to come out. The gray is a crown of glory. It's just one of those things when we work with the angelic realm. I should talk because I cover mine up. But if you saw my natural hair color, most of it is gray.
Yeah, because so many people have been telling me to dye my hair, and I said, no. I'm getting no. Keep it, because I want to be natural. I feel like I want to be exactly who I am. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be like what anybody else wants to be. I am me, and that's what I love about it. So
you have. Is there a younger person that you know that had a hand in their own passing? Because they're claiming a hand in their own passing. Maybe in your mind it wasn't that way. They passed. They were
there is a girl that's coming through.
It's female,
and
yes.
She did pass a couple years ago, Dakota. And we were supposed to, me and a couple of friends, we were actually supposed to move in together. And I can't stop thinking about her. And it's just, she was only 20 when she passed away. She reminded me of myself. And I think that's what was so brilliant about her. She had so much light in her. And I really wanted to meet her. And I really did. And I felt like that was.
She comes around you. Did you know that?
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, because unfortunately, she got into an accident where she had hit a tree. She took her eyes off the road, and she, unfortunately, she doesn't want to talk about that though. But she left behind a beautiful, beautiful daughter, and she's growing, and she sees that too. I know she does. And her daughter, she's so spirited and so fun.
She says you talk to her. So in your thought pattern, you might, okay, there you go. So whether
I do,
because with you, I want you to know that it doesn't matter if you verbalize that, if it comes out as an audio or if you think it, because you have a power of a thinker. That's what they tell me. She wants you to know that she appreciates you, you understanding that it was truly an accident. Because some people question if she did it herself.
Because a lot of people were saying, no, she shouldn't have been doing this. She should have, been paying attention. And I'm getting that kind of energy from other people. But I appreciated her and what she represented and the work that she did while she was in this lifetime. And the love that she gave back to other people.
She is claiming
and that was
she, even though she shouldn't have been, she was on the phone, right?
Yeah.
She was distracted by electronics, is what she says, electronics.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is that it wasn't purposeful. But she does blame herself.
No, it wasn't. She didn't want to go. I think that she felt like it wasn't really her time, but I think it was a lesson, for all of us to kind
Right.
of to wake up and to appreciate what we have before it's gone. She almost did that in a way. It was purposeful, in a way it was not. You know, I felt
Right.
like it was kind of in between, in a way. For us to
She said
grow and evolve.
the reason why you're feeling that is because she claims responsibility, but it wasn't anything she did on purpose. And she
Yeah.
wanted to come through today and thank you for giving her the credit that it wasn't done purposefully.
Oh wow! I didn't expect her to come through. I really did. I really did not. I was kind of thinking about her in a way because it just seems like, her energy was around. So yeah, because actually her anniversary of her passing is actually next month.
Yeah.
So I guess she would be coming through.
Yeah, yeah.
You
But
know?
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why she's been around you, because you've thought about it. It goes back to, I could give you the anthology of it, but it doesn't matter. What matters
Yeah.
most is when we think of these people and we feel them in our heart space, and that's what you do. I know that's what you do, because otherwise you wouldn't have the gift of discernment. And discernment is all around you. It's one of your purposes here in this lifetime. Because when we think about them and we feel them in our heart space, it brings them closer to us. It actually makes their light in spirit stronger.
Yeah, because I've actually, taught myself that if we can work on ourselves and evolve within ourselves around the spiritual realm, we're helping, to break those generational curses, they so say. Or we're not, trying to repeat old patterns and old ways of thinking, and I love it. I mean, I'm getting so much information from them. It's really great. It's really being helpful, to be able to keep passing on these lessons, and just keep evolving, just keep growing, just keep doing
Well, that's what we're
doing.
supposed to be doing. That's why our soul etches everything down on the energy, on the soul. Do you know what I mean? I look at it this way: the soul is just a piece of paper that we have etchings on. Do you know what I
There's
mean?
so much more. Really
There are
are.
so much more, and it's so hard to explain, especially in time. But discernment, my guides keep giving me discernment for you, and they want me to talk about discernment. You will reach a point in time, and it's not going to be like in months, okay?
No.
But that discernment with you is going to grow and grow and grow and grow. And you're going to be at a place where they want you to teach others. You can start now, but they want you to they use the word ripen first.
Yeah.
They want you to connect in a little bit more. They want you to be expanding your own horizons a little bit. They're talking about some kind of cards, but I don't think it's tarot cards.
Okay. Yeah.
It feels more like maybe, have you thought about picking up an oracle deck?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. It's funny, and that's because I'm more drawn to oracle because of the message behind the oracle compared to tarot. Because when I first started, I used to do tarot, but it didn't give me the insight.
No,
no. Tarot is not. No, I know.
But you are going to be.
It's much more oracle.
Teaching about discernment and how that all works. They want me to give you something. It's an exercise that you can be doing. They want you to practice on working to separate a person from their behavior and still love, respect, and forgive the person. There's been one person in particular that's done you the most harm, because they're giving me like that. And when they give me that symbol, that means that out of all the people that have harmed you, there is one that's harmed you the most. They want you to work on that. You do have the gift. You are able to forgive that person for their behaviors. But it'll be after that period of time. And it isn't for anyone else but you. So even if you wrote it out on a letter, what they did wrong to you, and you burned the letter, that's acceptable too. It's like in one of the songs I keep hearing, letters I've written, never meaning to send. Very healthy to do.
No.
You have a wealth of knowledge in regards to discernment. that has been like sleeping. And now that it's been awoken, it's almost like you have no choice but to move forward on it. Oh, excuse me. It's part of your soul contract, honey. That's my validation, my goosebumps. It's part of your soul contract.
Yeah.
So it may not be to be a medium. Yes, you do have those gifts. Yes, they come into you.
No, I didn't.
But
Yeah,
discernment is
I'm
the most
supposed to teach.
beautiful
I
gift.
know I'm supposed to teach. I know that. Yeah, that I
Yes,
know. Yeah,
yes. You're supposed to
yeah,
be teaching discernment. And yes, you do have the
yeah.
gift of discernment, and treasure it, because not everybody has it. Not everybody has it. It truly is one of the most beautiful gifts I've ever been given, because it's allowed me to heal in more ways than I can even tell you.
Definitely. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you have any questions for me before we leave?
Oh no, not at all. You've been extremely helpful. I've learned quite a lot. Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
Appreciate
You have
it.
such a beautiful aura. I love that
Well, thank
positivity.
you, Dawn. Thank you. I appreciate that. I felt very connected, so it's like I'm going to jump on.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you
Yeah,
did.
why
Because
not?
now I have a new friend. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Well,
I love it. I love it.
thanks for coming to Soul Treats, Nicole. Really
Thanks
appreciate
Thank
for
you
it.
guys.
And
I appreciate
please be
you.
sure to follow the page. There's a lot going on for the month of November.
Soul
So
Treats.
would love to have you here, and I'd love to have Dawn back as well. So okay,
Oh, I'd
next
love to be back.
is Cindy. Here we go. And she won't be able to pop on, but there is her question. She's open to whatever comes through.
Michelle, this is a quick question for you. Do you have a lot of light? You have a lot of light workers. It's more like a statement who actually follow you. You have a lot of gifted people that follow Soul Treats.
I know.
Oh my
it's
God, that
pretty
is
amazing,
beautiful.
right? I know.
That is really beautiful. I'm hearing that there's more to that for you. That's
yes, there's some
beautiful.
things in the work, and maybe we'll talk afterwards.
Yay.
So before we
so-
go to Cindy, I just want to do this one more time. Dawn is giving away a free
just go
30-minute
quickly.
reading. So in the comments, for everybody who's new that popped on, thank you so much for coming to Soul Treats today. If you can do hashtag soul, just like it is on the screen, no emojis or anything like that, hashtag soul. Looks like 16 of you have entered already. So you can do that, and we can get you entered into the draw. And next is Cindy. After Cindy is Tamara, Sean, Ivy, and then Terrell. So if you want to pop on video or audio, I'm going to put the link in the comments. So definitely feel free to do that. When you pop on backstage, I'm going to be turning off your mics right away so that it doesn't interfere with the live. So here we go. Cindy, after that is Tamara. I see you kept popping on and off. I don't think my microphone will work for my reading. Too much echo. I actually turned yours off. We can definitely give it a try. So if you want to pop back in the backstage, we can definitely give it a try and see how it goes. Because it might be different once I pop you actually on. All righty. There you go, Dawn.
Thank you, Michelle. Cindy. Couple things. You're on the right path. Expansion. Watch your toxic levels. There's somebody around you that's throwing toxic darts. Just so everyone is aware, toxic darts are those little things that pin stab you. And this is coming from someone who is supposed to be an equal. They consider themselves an equal. They are not an equal. But they're little pin stabs of poison. Beautiful soul. You're a beautiful soul, Cindy. And right now, you are going to have sensitivities to energy shifts because it feels like they're in the process of you are in the process of upgrades. I don't know that you know exactly what they are, but that's okay. A lot of the times we don't like, okay, iPhone. When you get iPhones, okay, they tell you, oh, we have an update for you. They don't tell you what those updates are. They never do. Okay? You just have to have faith and you have to trust. that these upgrades, that the new iOS system they come out with is going to be beneficial to you. Faith is something you have, but it feels like it's like stressed or put under more pressure right now. I feel your energy. So if you're not doing energy work of some kind, you need to be. You need to be. You're very connected in, very soulful, very spiritual. Also, there's someone that it feels like an acquaintance, but it could be a friend, but someone who's either just gone through a loss or will be going through a loss, and it's affected you somehow. So if it hasn't affected you, if you haven't felt that, just know it's forthcoming. Just know that the angels are waiting, or the angels have come. And I'll just tell everybody, when they give me information, when I get information from my guides, which is what I'm getting, is from my guides right now. It feels like there's a female that's wanting to come in. But are you aware that you have a spirit team? I hope you're aware of that. You should be. When they give me information, unless a spirit has passed and they present themselves to me, I can't tell you about it. I mean, I could, but they won't let me. One of the first rule in spirit is to do no harm. So if you've had a loved one, and if you're waiting, because I know that somebody is waiting for a particular loved one to come in, I feel like it's either Tamara or Sean. There's a connection there, I think, somehow. But long story short of it, if I have privy to something, they're not going to allow me to have privy to it. Like I could get more information on it, but I'm not supposed to, because it's do no harm. You have an incredible spirit team. I mean, stellar, Cindy. Thank you for the validation. Just know that you're supposed to be helping this person. Did you know that you've helped other people cross over? But the details of things, I can't give those to you. That's a God thing. That's just something, because do no harm. Could you imagine if I told somebody that something negative was going to happen? What would that do to you? Wouldn't that harm you? You'd think, oh, it's okay because I could fix it. No, 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 no. Free will. Free will, free will, free will. Free will is so important to God. He gave it to us. It's the greatest gift of all. Okay? So, like, you're getting upgrades, but every time we get upgrades, there's going to be setbacks. There are going to be setbacks. Yes, you do know that. Okay, Cindy, here we go. I'm going to give you a little glimpse. Did you know that was part of your soul contract? Hint, hint. Cindy, you're so gifted. Wow. I mean, you are so gifted. Here's something, guys. When I get things from my guides, okay, it's not because they want to give me all the answers. It's because the person I am talking about or referencing is at a higher vibrational level. That means that they are able to help others with their gifts. Do you know what I mean? So, it's one of those things. You may not like the term death doula, but it's one of your most highest gifts, and it's part of your soul contract to help people cross. It just is. It's something that, believe it or not, I couldn't do. I am blessed in many ways. I am gifted in many ways, but that's not one of them. It's like I say it all the time. We all have different sets of abilities and gifts. Cindy is utilizing hers exactly how she's supposed to be. And even though it feels like there's like, you know how like when we take 13 steps forward and we take one step back, we're still moving forward. And even though a little bit of a negative pull is coming, Cindy, just know it's in order for you to have some upgrades, is what I call them. It's when spirit elevates you and utilizes your gifts in a different way. You also are very sensitive to energy shifts. So as this energy has been shifting and it's going to shift a little bit more, don't ask me how I know, I just know. But, oh, it doesn't bother you? See, that's it, Cindy. I'm telling you, it's part of your soul contract, sweetie. It just is. I think you've known that all along. But you have so many gifts that it's easy for you to pop into another suit, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? Just know that there's going to be some upgrades and the energy is going to be shifting again. It feels like one more time before things even out and we move. It's just planetary things. Guys, I will tell you this. Part of the great shift is that they are finding new planets out there. And as they're probing and finding more planets, it's making other people who exist out in the universe a little antsy. Exactly, Cindy. Exactly. That's why I used that analogy, because you know that. You know what I mean? So, and you feel those upgrades. It's almost like you feel it coming now. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things. But if you have any questions, just know that you're really blessed. You are really blessed. And you have children, correct? Interesting. Okay. Because I'm hearing your children will have gifts as well. Yeah. There's even one now that's kind of blows your mind. Oh, and keep in mind, guys, children aren't necessarily the children that we, yes, and you, yes, I know you have kids and you have biological kids, but there's someone out there right now, I don't know who, but there's someone out there who doesn't have biological children, but they have children. That doesn't matter. The biological matters in a DNA and a lineage sense, but we love. So yeah, that's it.
Cindy, thank you so much for coming on. I hope your voice gets better. She wasn't able to pop on because her voice isn't doing so well.
Well, there's that negative. Cindy. There's that negative. The upgrades are coming.
Alrighty, so next up is Tammy, and I just want to thank you, everybody who's been holding on. I see you backstage. I'm waving at you. Thanks. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Sean, for waving. Thanks for being so patient and waiting your turn. We only have a few more that are left. You can see on there. So there's Tammy, Sean, Ivy, and Terrell. So if you'd like to pop on, I'm going to post the link down in the comments so you can do video or audio. If you don't want to do video or audio, just please place your comment in the feed so that Dawn can see that. And just for the new people that have come on, hi Paris, thanks so much for being here. I'm just going to put this back up again. Dawn's doing a free 30-minute reading, and to enter for this, you just need to put in the comments #soul, just like it is on the screen. No emojis or anything like that, just like it is on the screen. And there was one more thing from Cindy. I know for sure my daughter has gifts. I look at her with awe. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm going to place Tammy up and #soul, everyone. And she says, thank you so much, Dawn.
You're welcome,
Such wonderful
Cindy.
validation. Okay. Here we go. Let me just put this up here.
You're a whiz with this stuff. I'm in awe of you, Michelle. I'm in awe.
I'm trying to get Tammy on here. Can you unmute your mic, Tammy? I'm trying to do it, but it won't allow me to do it. And it looks like you're frozen. Oh, man. Pop you back on. There's someone at my door. Can you believe
I
that?
heard that.
Okay, so Tammy is frozen. So I'm going to put Sean on. Are you ready, Sean?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there we go. I got to go get my door.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. Hi, Sean. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about
Um,
you?
Now, I'm doing well, actually. I know that there is a person in particular that you wanted to come through. Is there any connection between you and Tammy? You don't know Tammy, do you? So
Not that
the
I
connect.
know.
Okay, so the connection is you both have wanted someone to come through. Okay, all right. You've got two people that actually step forward for you. Now, your mother has passed, correct?
Yes,
She says that there was something unsaid before she passed.
yes,
The first thing she's asking for is forgiveness. She said that she wasn't a public person, so she won't get into the exact why, but she is so, so, so incredibly sorry. She turned her back, or she turned a blind eye on something that was going on, and and you never heard her say she knows you were speaking the truth. She's telling me what, and I can't bring it to say it. So just so that
I
you know,
understand.
because it's not meant to be public.
No,
But just know she feels, and she said she spent more time in reconciliation because she never believed you. She never stood by your side.
Yeah.
And you need to hear that she is so, so very sorry. And she's asking that maybe one day you could forgive her. She's breathing rather heavy. Did she pass us something with the lungs?
yes,
She's making me feel like it was very labored to breathe. Like she's getting me into that rhythm where it's like that.
yes,
She said she wishes you'd stop smoking. You smoke?
yes. And I have COPD.
Ah, okay. So she says you're walking the same path and you don't need to.
Yeah.
She says she does love you so much and she's so sorry that she was unable to really say that to you and free. She's talking about that you never really had a beautiful, loving hug from her, even.
Yeah.
She says that it was rough for you growing up. It was rough for her growing up, so she passed that on to you. And it doesn't make it right. It was a great just and unjust way to raise a child. She says you weren't the only one. So you had siblings, but you got the brunt of it, she says.
I was the oldest
Oh, that's why. Oh.
of five.
She's saying there was never enough time, there was never enough money. She was just emotionally vacant. She wants you to know, even though it's not an excuse, but she was abused as well. But she says that she knows so much more now, and she sees how it's affected you over the years. And she is so, 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 so sorry. She says in the end, she was unable to talk.
That's
And
correct.
that you tried to reach out to her.
Yes. I
And you
wanted
had
her
wanted
to
to
know
know. You wanted
that
to
I
know
was
if
a
she
good
heard you.
girl, that I wasn't lying.
No, you weren't lying, and she knows that now.
Mm-mm.
She said it was on her deathbed that she said, "Oh my God, she wasn't lying." And then the angels lifted her, but she did hear everything you said.
Thank
She
you.
makes me feel like she was on machines,
Oh, yeah.
and that everyone thought she was sleeping peacefully, that she was going to sleep peacefully, and she was just going to slip off. She wasn't sleeping.
Mm-mm.
But people in your family tend to believe what they want to believe because the truth is very hard.
Yeah, then nobody believes me.
Right.
I live over 1,000 miles away from all of them. We don't speak.
It's hard to hear this, but you're better off.
I know I am. So
They're
is my
so negative and so toxic.
correct.
It's almost like you have another sibling, female, that tried to defend you and she got attacked.
Mm.
Yeah.
We don't get along at all.
Not at all.
Never have. Never have. I can
So then
say
she started
hello on the
blaming for
phone.
you. She started blaming things on you.
It's her father, not my father.
Oh, so that's why. Yeah, there we go. That says a lot.
Yeah. But it's their loss,
Yeah, it is.
you know.
Because you're at a good place in life and you are healthier than they will ever be. Emotionally and in all aspects.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Sometimes it's rough for you, she says. Sometimes you feel lost.
I'm very lost now.
Did you also recently lose a male in your life?
Yes.
Was this a partner?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's a male standing behind her. Oh, wow. You lost him quite recently, didn't you?
894 days ago.
Yeah. That's recent when they talk. They have no clocks over there, just so you know. They
Yeah.
have absolutely no clocks.
I don't either. It feels like yesterday.
Yeah, you go over it and over it and over it in your mind. Did he know he had heart issues?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Because he says his heart just gave out. Almost like different parts of his body was giving out at the same time.
He was very healthy, I thought. For 13 years we were together.
Yeah. It was as if one thing happened and then it all happened and it went quickly, he says.
His mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss him so.
He misses you. He says that you snuggle with something of his at night. Is that his pillow? You haven't moved the pillows?
No, I have all 6 pillows, 7 pillows in my bed.
He's laughing. Was it him that liked to sleep up more upright? It was easier for him to sleep?
Yes. Yes, because he had acid reflux.
Yeah, he had more than that going, though, didn't he? You do know that he should have been sleeping with a CPAP machine, don't you? He snored terribly.
Mm.
He didn't like the doctors. Did not. If he knew he was sick, which he didn't, he would have. He didn't like going to the doctors. It would have been hard making him go for a sleep study test.
Oh, yeah. He wouldn't even take ibuprofen.
No, didn't like pills. Didn't like it at all.
No, he read every package of anything that went in his body. He never drank soda. He didn't smoke. He drank
No.
1 beer a day.
Yeah, that was it. And that was only like part of his relaxation routine.
Oh, yeah. It was like a ritual.
Yeah.
I call him the beer connoisseur.
He's
He was
laughing.
a micro beer drinker, and he'd always have a little glass, and he would pour a little at a time. And his favorite saying to me is, "I'm not doing too good." And he would say it like that, but it was because it was over a 5-point beer. You know, he was Northern. I'm actually Western, but I live in the South for many years. So the Yankee part would always throw me off a little, you know.
You live in Florida?
No, I live in Alabama.
He's talking about retiring to Florida. What was that about?
That's where we were going to go live, underneath a bridge in our van.
The van life. I get
With
it
our
now.
dogs. With our dogs.
He misses the dog.
Hey. Ma'am. Oh, I said hey, and they all think somebody's here.
I know.
They're a mess.
Is there 3 of them now and there's only 2 left with you?
No, there's 3. One, the biggest one is the short-haired pointer. That's the loudmouth. She was with Guy when he took his life.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then I'm a grandma to a weenie dog. that's 13 years old. And then I have my little Peepop, little Ginger. And she's my sweetheart.
Because like he's telling me that, and I see a dog with him. What dog is with him? Smaller dog.
Probably Ollie or Moxie.
Moxie.
Maybe his mother's dog.
His mother's dog. Is that Moxie? He says his mother's dog.
Yeah, it's Cocker Spaniel.
Yep. Yep. Because I would call her like a medium-sized dog like this, but that's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
He says he's okay. He's at peace. He said it was nothing you did, by the way. He said you got to stop blaming yourself. You really blame yourself still?
Yes.
Oh, no, honey. It had nothing to do with you.
How could
Everything
I not
to do with the breathing. Was not your fault. He said you have to stop blaming yourself. Get it out of your head, woman.
That's what he calls me. He's always called me woman.
Right. I'm only telling you what they tell me. So, yeah.
That's what he has always called me, as woman.
Yeah. He sends his love.
Tell him I send mine back double.
He hears it.
Yeah, you should just tell him, Sean.
I love you so much, Guy. I miss you.
I miss you
Life
too.
sucks without you. I know that.
Yeah, we'll get it right out of your head because you have longer to live with those grandbabies. Oh, babies. You having another grandbaby?
You don't tell me that.
Okay.
I have one, and since Guy died, he came after Guy, and we had went and saw a medium, and she told us that my daughter-in-law was pregnant, and they were shocked. And I said, "Oh no, oh no, oh no." And when he was born, they used Guy's middle name, so his name is Jordan Ray.
He says he was there when the baby was born.
I believe it.
He's talking
Well,
about.
he told the medium to name him after him. His name was Guy Ray. I'm thinking, we're not naming that kid Guy. Because I've had a medium one time kept saying, I don't know why he keeps insisting calling himself a guy. And I just started laughing. I said, his name is Guy. It was funny.
It's time for me to go. I can't stay long. I love you. I love you. I love you. See, look, I did that just for you, he said.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're a blessing.
You're welcome, honey. You're welcome.
Who was at your door? Was it a Girl Scout?
It was my daughter. I'm like, don't you have your keys? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh.
My daughters
Teenagers,
used to do that.
right? Teenagers. Well, thank
Well,
you
ladies,
so much.
y'all have a nice weekend.
Thank you
and
for
thank
being
you
here,
so
Sean.
much.
Thank you for
Just
being
know
on
he's
Soul
with
Treats.
you.
Yeah.
And keep hugging
Yes,
those
ma'am.
pillows.
And I did
Thank
put down
you.
below, Sean, if you ever want to get in contact with Dawn, there's her Facebook page that's going across the banner there. So it's facebook.com, Dawn Marie Knows. So if you want to get into further in touch with her, she's there.
Okay.
Also, please feel free to follow the Soul Treats page. Lots going on in November. So I'd
Lots of
love
good
to have
stuff.
you back as well.
I've been here 2 weekends in a row, so I'm just
Okay.
lucky to catch y'all. I swear. I was like, oh my gosh, there they are.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great
Y'all
one.
have a wonderful day.
Take
You
care.
too, hon.
And thank you again.
You're welcome,
You're
Sean.
welcome. You're welcome. Alrighty. So next is Tammy, but Tammy tried to pop on, but she was frozen. So let me just
See if we can get her again.
Okay. She's not able to go, but let me post her comment for you. She has a couple of them. So the first one is that one there. She says, I was wondering if someone will come through for me. I am unsettled and wondering what is in my future plans. And then she has another one here that says, any insight into family dynamics, parent and sibling.
So that's
And-
kind of the parallel. All right. So that's how they're connected. Gotcha.
Okay, and I'm just going to post this one more time, Dawn. So for everybody that's come in, I see we have 19 entries. If you'd like to enter into a free 30-minute reading with Dawn, there's one winner that will be drawn at the end of the Soul Treats Live. So just put in the comments, #soul, just like it is on the screen, no emojis. Sorry, I have to mention that because if you put like hearts and all this stuff, it's not going to enter you in. So #soul. And I'll leave that up for a moment. And then after Tammy is Ivy and Terrell. So Ivy, if you're there, if you, hey Jay, so great to see you. Thanks for,
Hi Jay, how you doing?
thanks for being here, bud. I follow Jay and I really enjoy the different things that he's posted. So good to see you here, Jay. Thanks for coming. So it would be Ivy and then Taral. So if Ivy, if you want to pop on video or audio, please let me know. I'll post the link down below. And there it is. And we'll see you backstage. If not, please post your comment in the stream so that I can give that to Dawn. All right, there you go, Dawn.
Thank you, hon.
You're welcome.
Tammy. Tammy, you've got an interesting family dynamic. I feel like your siblings are giving you mixed messages. One isn't being very helpful at all. But it's in regards to they're saying parent. I think much like Tammy, much like Sean, there was one particular person that you were looking for to come in. You've got somebody who's still in the reconciliation process. I'm trying to just take a minute and I'm hearing not now. So I feel like you were trying to reach out to somebody, or that you wanted to see if somebody would come in. But whoever that person is, there was someone who passed away a long time ago and someone who passed away more recently. The person who passed away more recently is in reconciliation. Tammy, I'm seeing some blocks come up, almost like you're coming up against a brick wall, if that makes any sense to you. Maybe you could put a comment in. Because I'm having my hands kind of go off. What that means to me is that you're in need of some energy healing. I do Reiki. Not today, but you've got kind of my hands set off. It almost feels like your family dynamics is kind of not in balance. Like almost like you've had one of your siblings give you opposition no matter what you do, no matter what you say. They give you roadblocks and stumbling stones. And I'm not quite sure what that's about. You have an elderly gentleman here who's saying private. This is a grandfather. Could be even great grandfather. He's passed away a while ago now, Tammy. He is trying to help you. You have a decision. They're talking about a decision with a parent. But man, you've got, it's giving me goosebumps. Wow. You have, oh, wow. Much like Sean, you have a family that you should be. You don't put distance because right now you got to deal with them, and it's very hard for you. Your mother, yeah. Geez, Tammy, it's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all. You want what's best and what your mom would have wanted, but this other person who is quite angry, they get quite loud. It's unbelievable. It's like, but they say they're doing it for your best interest. That's not true, Tammy. It's childhood issues that they've had with you since you were a child. I don't know why they feel that you were loved more, but that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, honey. I'm asking my guides for guidance because you're in a difficult position. See, with how do I want to say this? With the reading that I just did prior, she was able to get away and get far away and not have to deal with again. No, it's not your parents. It's a sibling. Sibling. Boy. Yeah, I know, Nicole, right? It's yeah, oh boy, is it. And she feels like you were favored. And you're not favored. You were no more favored than anyone else. That was just her. No, she does not have your best interest at heart, honey. She does not. If you need a validation, I'm here to validate it for you because she is not. And she does not have anyone's best. Yep. Well, but your grandmother did. It was just. Listen, it wasn't even so much that you were favored by your grandma. It was that the situation was different. Do you know what I mean? When it's a birth order thing. Do you know what I mean? So it really has nothing to do. Well, that would be why your grandmother was. Yes, I know. I understand. Yeah, but she says it's in your best interest. How is that in your best interest? Do you know what I mean? And now that poisonous venom, it feels like it's infiltrated your family at a larger level. Yeah, big time. But it's almost like, oh, she's telling your mother a different story than she's gotcha. So she's the wedge. Gotcha. Listen, as young children, we all want our mothers and our fathers, but our mothers, in this particular case, it's a big one, to love us unconditionally. Your grandmother saw the imbalance. So sometimes as grandmothers, we try picking up the slack. Your mother is being told untruths. She doesn't know which way is up. And it's got a lot to do with that your sister seems to think that there's more in it for her, not just emotionally, but in all regards, to have your mother favor her. So your sister is the wedge. She will never not be a wedge, unfortunately. Let me ask my guides again. Yeah, no. I wish I could give you wonderful news. I know you try to look to people's good sides, but your sister's very toxic. And your mother's at a place where that's where the decision lies with your mom. Your mom's trying to make a decision. Yeah, but she's very Tammy, she's very she's not gosh. Yeah. Big time. Unfortunately, I wish I could tell you that your sister would be different. I wish I could tell you that there's a magic wand you can wave and everyone wouldn't believe her lies. But there's lies that she's spreading about you, and she's really not going to stop. You can ask for divine intervention. I like to tell people what they can do instead of what they can't. So you could ask for divine intervention for something to happen, for these lies to be stopped or reverse themselves. Just be careful, because sometimes when we ask for divine intervention, we don't know what we're getting. So what you can do is just continue to be yourself, and don't try to convince others with your words. You have to show them with your love. And at the same time, try to distance yourself as much as you can from contact with your sister. And when someone says, well, that's what your sister told me, I can't help what my sister told you, but this is what I'm showing you. Does that make sense to you? Because I'm being told what it's about, but it's the only way to do it. The only way to do it. Because your mother's experiencing some physical ailments, and she doesn't live with your sister yet, does she? Yeah, you need to get away from them, honey. I hate to tell you that. This has been happening for many years. You know that, right? Many years. This isn't just like a one-time thing, like your sister getting to have your mother live with her or something like that. It's not a one-time thing. It's been happening over time. So, as young children, we want to win our mother's love, but sometimes we have to accept that our mother is going to love us in a way that sometimes will break your heart. Oh my God, I was just going to say that. The thing of it is, Tammy, is that you have a lot more in common with Sean than you can even imagine. Because there's not really anything that you can do. You can show them with your behavior, but when people have blinders on, they have to want to take them off. If you rip them off and you show them what's really out there, they're going to have a tendency to do this again. They're going to have a tendency to do this again. Well, because there's a way. And this is also affecting your kids too. I know you know that. Your grandkids, no, your grandkids are golden. But there's ways that you can move away that you don't have to move states away. There are ways that you can move them. Oh, and guys, I'm just going to send energy to ignore the trolls.
Thank you. I'm trying to block them right now. Some of them have a way to not allow it, so I'm definitely trying.
Okay. Michelle, remind me later on. I can walk you through that to block the trolls before you even get on. And that I knew no. But yeah, Tammy, you have to find out what works for you. You can still be close to your children, but they're affected by the lies as well. So tell people you moved away. Don't answer their phone calls, and move in a different neighborhood. You wanted to downsize anyway, didn't you? I know there was talk of downsizing. You can do that. You can downsize. You can move right next to your children. You can move into a 3-bedroom place and have one of your kids live with you still. I mean, just, you have to relinquish the lies. And in order to do that, you have to relinquish your sister. You have to just let her go and accept the fact that your mother has to come to her own reconciliation with those resentments. Because when the day comes, like, Sean's mom, when she was in this life, that wouldn't move. But she's come to terms with things in the afterlife, because that happens. Singing does help because it's a vibration. Yep, it does, Nicole. I hope that helps, Tammy. It's not a black and white situation, honey. It really is not. Yeah. It's not easy when our family isn't supportive of us. It just is not. I hope it's helped, honey. It's validation, I think, that you needed.
Alrighty. If you guys want to send some hearts along to raise the vibration, that would be amazing.
That really does help.
So thank you so much, Tammy, for being on Soul Treats today, for Dawn to give you the messages that you needed to hear. Next up, we've got Ivy. I'm going to add her to the stream. I don't think we're on video, but I do think we're on audio with Ivy.
Okay. Yep, audio only. That's great.
There we go. Okay, Ivy, you're going to have to unmute your mic. It won't allow me to do it. So unmute your mic. There you are. Hi, Ivy. Oh, you're on camera. Yay. Hello, sister.
Hi, Ivy. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you for being so patient, waiting back there. It's so good to see you. Like, you're all like, look at your hair.
I know, man.
Flowing and got all
You
this
got a
light around
really
you.
beautiful, beautiful aura. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you
sure.
really are glowing.
You're glowing.
It's
you.
beautiful.
All right, I'll let you at it. Here we go.
And by the way, is that a heart necklace?
No, it's round,
Okay.
silver. That's a raven design in there.
Oh, well, that's why. Okay. I
Yeah.
was going to say, I think that being over your heart space is just opening you up. You have just such a beautiful aura about you. You are so open-hearted. Again, I'm getting goosebumps. A lot of people who are gifted are coming on. Do you know you have gifts?
Yes.
Are you utilizing your gifts currently today with others?
Not quite yet, no.
That's the message here. I know that you had a question, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and ask the question, and then we'll end on the ways that you are going to expand. Okay.
That's just pretty much about it. About where do I start? What are my next steps? Because I'm just such a newbie, so.
I want you to look up something. I want you to look up medicine woman.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lineage of a medicine woman who, through that blood flow, through that bloodline, has brought you gifts. So you do know your gifts come from your mother's side, correct?
Yes. That is my great-grandmother.
Correct. So in looking that up, you're going to resonate with something like that. But one of the 3 things that I want you to work on, just even pick one for now, and then add one as you feel more comfortable, is your meditation has to move upward. Yep. And what that means is you need to start meditating like every day, even if it's just for 15 minutes. You need to meditate. And you have some kind of, do you realize that you're meditating when you're meditating? Because you got some kind of block or something there. What's that going on? Do you know?
There's, I get distracted quite easily.
Okay.
It's quite haywire in this house at times.
Well, a lot of it too is in that dwelling, you have spirits. So they're not bad. They're there to help, or they're there to be channeled. So when you get those distractions in your meditation, I want you to accept them. And how you do that simply is from your mind's eye. You're just going to say, okay, I accept that. I always get books dropping. I get things dropping all the time. And I look and there's nothing, of course. But, I acknowledge the sounds of books dropping. And then I want you to go back into the meditation. And you can go back into the meditation by focusing on the breaths.
Mhm.
Just you're breathing in and breathing out. Say it to yourself, breathing in, breathing out. And that refocuses nicely for most people. Um, Journaling. You get a lot of things through your dreams. Your dreams are really wild because your sleep pattern is wild. You have
Mhm.
like issues where you get like where you can't sleep, like almost like insomnia, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you're journaling when you get the insomnia too. You're gonna find. I feel like you may be a daughter of the moon. I'm not sure, but you definitely are. You've got the aura of a moon child.
Hmm.
So know that when those lunar cycles come in, know that your sleep pattern is going to change. Okay, and make a note of that. Journal it. I love it when people try to prove me wrong because it may be a time for me to grow. There might be information there for me, but 9 times out of 10, it's very informative for the person I've asked to journal.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I want you to do is, and this is going to be the hard part, I want you to put yourself first I want you to start out with like 15 minutes a day.
Okay. That's
Really hard.
doable.
Just 15 minutes, that's all, okay? And just spend that time doing something that brings you joy.
Mhm.
It could be a bath. It could be lighting a candle and just watching the candle flicker and the beauty of the flame, because there is beauty in a flame.
Yes.
A lot of people meditate to candles. That's how I learned how to meditate, was through candles. Find something that makes you get out of your headspace and just brings you pure joy, so that what you're doing is coming from the heart.
Hmm.
So it's coming from the heart. Spending time with yourself was alone with yourself was hard for you a while back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're getting really better at it, I hear.
Yes.
So look at the little accomplishments. That's the last thing I'd like you to do. Look at the little accomplishments. Look, I always do. I have a show. Long story short, Throwback Thursdays. A lot of people look at pictures. Pictures. Why not look at where we were? Look at where our soul was. Look at where our heart was. Look at how many years ago you were unable to meditate. You were unable to spend time with yourself alone. Just look at that. Look how far you've come. Give yourself those positive accolades. I know you're trying to do it now. Love is love. It's universal. You know that. You've got that.
Yeah.
You've got that. That's the biggest part of us getting through and making our gifts, honing our craft, so to speak. Okay. And I ask that you reach out to others. I mean, I appreciate, acknowledge, and I honor the fact. I feel very honored that you asked me, like that was your question, but I knew that was part of your growing, because right now you got a couple little growing pains, I would call them, but it's where we all are out in the universe. So the universe is it's almost like syncing itself with Mother Earth. So there's some work that's got to be done, and we're going to have some energy shifts. You're very sensitive to those. So, if you have a headache, it's an energy shift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of the things that have been happening to me is I know it's because of the solar energies and everything else like that that's been happening.
Yeah. Well, you can feel it. See, you're guided by your heart space. You can feel all that. So the other stuff is just small stuff. It may seem bigger to you, but it's small stuff. A lot of it is just learning how to trust yourself, because that's the one thing that you don't have quite yet,
Yeah.
But, follow other, I know that my guys are telling me that you follow other light workers, and just ask them what their idea of, like how to get out of a slump. Sometimes we get into slumps when we're getting ready to be uplifted or upgraded, in our gifts, because you've got a beautiful, it's like almost like I look at you and I think energy worker. I just do. The glow that you have, it's just beautiful. It just opens up my heart space. you will find you will resonate with sometimes more of one type of person than another. It's not good or bad. It's just different. And different's
Yeah.
okay. We have to embrace the difference. And you're really good at that.
Mhm.
So you've got this. You really have an upper hand. You know?
Thank you.
You really do. Did you have any other quick question? Because I feel like there was
I just worried about like the finances. That's what's been really hitting the past couple of months.
yeah. You're probably gonna go through maybe the end of like December really struggling. I'm hearing focus on the wrong thing. You're worried about toys and gifts. Don't worry about that. Put it
Mhm.
out to the universe. And put it in a positive way in the fact that you're asking them for help and to guide the help into you. Instead of
Yeah.
worrying about where it's coming from, just know that it's coming and ask the universe to guide it into you.
Okay.
The finances actually don't improve until probably halfway through January. But Santa Claus will come.
Okay. Awesome.
No worries. Worries are of an earthly thing. Vibrate higher. Vibration, bringing our vibration up, is the best way to bring about those positive changes that we know are coming. It just brings them out
Mhm.
about faster, like getting the troll gone, bringing the vibration up. That's all, and singing, dancing, even something like giving hearts. Why? Because we're physically doing something to bring that vibration up. It may be just clicking on that button, but with everyone clicking on that button at the same time, it's enough to bring the vibration up.
Nice.
Yeah. You look beautiful. You really do.
Thank you.
And I've never seen you before. So I'm not saying that you were, terrible the other time, but your vibration is really high today. I think watching other people really brings your vibration up.
Yes.
So keep watching.
And you raise my vibration, Ivy, when you do your lives. Like I said, you were doing a live while you were at the beach, and I was just sitting there, like listening to your voice, and just really felt it. So do more of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
More of
See,
those.
I didn't even know you do like. See, and it's like a lot of the times we have some really great light workers, but they're shell shocked with going live. You're going live at the beach. Oh my gosh, that's huge. That's huge. It really is.
6 months ago, I would have been terrified.
See, look at how far you've come. See, look at
Yes.
Michelle to get me to.
I can relate. I can relate. People are wanting me to go live, and I'm like, oh, good God, what? This is the most you're going to get out of me.
Well, thank you, Ivy. I appreciate you.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice
Ivy, I
meeting you,
think,
honey.
what am I feeling? Yeah, you're going to be on Soul Treats. I need to have you on Soul Treats. We need to talk, sister.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Get some energy work doing on Soul Treats.
See, I told
Yeah.
you, energy,
Okay.
energy.
I see you on the screen with me and someone else. So
There you go.
yeah,
Awesome.
get that connected.
Beautiful.
That'd be my honor.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Have a great day.
You as well.
Thanks
Nice
for coming
meeting
by.
you.
I know I'll see you around somewhere. Okay. Thanks, Ivy.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Okay, so we've got a long one here. This is your last reading. This is Terrell. And thank you,
Okay.
everybody, for being so patient. And we're going to do this one more time. So Dawn is doing a free 30-minute reading. And if you'd like to enter the contest, then type in the comments, the hashtag with the word soul, just like it is on the screen. Don't put any emojis or anything like that. And this will get you entered in. Looks like we've got 21 people so far. So definitely, if you can enter that in, and let's see if this comment will fit on there. Are you seeing that comment now, though?
Yeah, I was just reading
Okay,
it.
you got it. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Hashtag soul.
Okay. All right. So, Terrell, I'm going to tell you something that goes beyond just a karmic relationship. But I'm going to explain to you something. Your relationship with your sister is karmic. Karmic, 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 karmic. But first, the other thing I want to tell you is that what we perceive, we believe. What we believe, we manifest. So I can tell you there's part of that you've manifested yourself. And there's a part of that that it's very real. You have brought a past life negative experience into this one. It was part of your soul contract. Because it was part of your soul contract, it's not about your sister to forgive. It's not about your sister to let go of. It's about you and your ability to let go of. Your back pain it could be the source of it, but you're also manifesting it. That back pain you're manifesting. It's in your mind. You're convinced that it's part of someone. I don't know if you called it a curse or if your sister said, I don't want to hear about this curse stuff. Just know you can't make a person do anything they don't want to do. Okay? You can, you can try to energetically remove this. But the best way that you can do it is to accept it and heal from it yourself. So even though you want her to remove that knife, okay, you're the one who you have to energetically remove it. You have to take it out of your hand. So by you energetically trying to take that and remove it isn't going to be effective. What's going to be effective is having another energy person, another energy healer, remove that from her bag if it's still there. I don't know because I can't get into your sister's energy. She's not here and she doesn't give permission. That's why we ask for donation, so we know that there is an energy exchange and that grants permission. Okay. But the thing of it is that you can do visualization to try to remove that. But when you do, it still means that you're trying to grab that. You have to let go of it. You have to forgive yourself. You have to accept the fact that, and I really do feel like you've done that in a past life, that it was in a fight. I keep hearing life or death, because she wasn't your sister. It's a karmic relationship. But in that particular lifetime, she was not your sister. She was an adversary. I mean, she was like a mortal enemy type of thing. Like I see her in like a metal uniform. I don't think she wasn't female then. She was male. Let me just double check. Yeah. So you guys were embroiled in an attack. Oh no, her and then, okay. So you came up behind and stabbed. Okay. All right. So I am correct. Yes, that happened. It was in a past life, but you guys are karmic. So if you don't get it solved in this lifetime, you may be bringing it back the next lifetime. So I encourage you to work on it here so that you can end that cycle. But even if you just energetically try to, because you do have gifts, you can do some energetic healing, but you need to let go of it, because it's almost like if you looked down in one of your meditations, if you looked at your hands or in a visualization meditation, and you asked to look at your hands, you're going to see the knife imprints in your hand. You got to get rid of those. So you're the one who has to heal yourself first. You have not forgiven yourself for stabbing her in the back. She'll be in your lifetime again, too, in another 2 lifetimes. I feel like the next time she's going to be your sister as well. But they bring them back around. Does that make sense to you, Terrell? I hope that makes sense to you, because it's like, I'm like, I know that you can see this. I know that you feel after you're trying to do this, it's like you feel like the knife is still in your hand. It almost looks like a dagger, to be honest. Looks like more like a dagger. Okay. You did it with 2 hands. You were protecting someone you loved. And now that you love her in this lifetime, it's part of the reason why you brought it back. It's been brought back a lot. It feels like if it doesn't get healed totally this lifetime, definitely will next. Yeah. Work on that first. You accepting the fact that you did this, knowing that you did it to love, to protect, to kill or be killed. It was a matter of life or death. I keep hearing that from my guides. So know it's okay to forgive yourself. You did it out of self-defense. Use those words. That you did not mean to harm her in a past life. You mean no harm in any of these lives. Good. I'm glad it helps, honey. Because you have to, anything we do in another lifetime we can bring it with us to the next life. Anything. I've brought things to this life, you know? No, of course not. No, of course not. Just remember, in doing so, I want you to release your back pain, and even say that as I accept the fact that here in this life, you can even start it this way. Here in this life, I would never do such a thing. However, in a past life, I acknowledge and I accept the fact that I took this knife, I'm telling you right now, it's a dagger, because I can see like the outside of it. Pretty. But they're not meant in anybody's back. And you would never do it if it wasn't a matter of life or death. Okay? And that you accept the consequence of your action. Once you accept that consequence of your action, the back pain will go away. Yeah, but it's in the mind now. So again, remember, for everyone, what we perceive, we believe, what we believe, you know, it is the guilt, of course. But I'm not going to tell you that. You know that. I'm here to tell you something you don't know, not the things you know. It is the guilt.
And Terrell posted that comment at 111. So
there you go.
You need to look that up.
You need to look that up, because that's your answer right there. Yep, you need to release it. Well, good luck with that, honey. I think you can do it all on your own, too. I know you can.
She says, oh my God, I keep seeing 111. Yeah.
There you go.
Right away, like I wasn't paying attention to anything, but then they're like, look, and I looked and I was like, oh, 111, Terrell needs to know.
Yep. And that's a master number too. So you want to really, really keep that handy. And you have to look it up. We can tell you, and it's not going to matter. You have to look it up.
Because there's, people can post several different reasons, but when you look it up, you'll find the right reason for yourself. It'll definitely resonate for sure.
And that's exactly it. I mean, a lot of times people say, well, why do I have to do it? Just trust me, you do.
Yeah, because they'll list like 5 things. You're like, which one is it? Well, read it. You're like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody, for being here on Soul Treats today,
yes,
Soul Treats Saturday. And I'm going to post this one last time. I think I already said one last time, but here it is.
One last time again.
Yeah, so it's #soul if you'd like to enter into a contest for a free 30-minute reading with Dawn. And I'm going to post Dawn how you can connect with her on her Facebook page. So if you'd like to set up a session with Dawn, I highly recommend it. Because as you can see, she goes into detail about a lot of things. So definitely schedule a time with Dawn. And #soul, I'm going to wait just a few moments for that. And I want to thank everybody for just their amazing comments, for being here. I mean, they've got Dawn, you were amazing, beautiful live. And I want to thank Nicole for burning some Palo for us. Thank you so much. You saw my comment that I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. And definitely, if you can, please be sure to follow the Soul Treats page. Lots going on in November, and I'm looking forward to asking Dawn to come back again, and I hope you do,
I would love
because
to.
yeah, I'm so glad that you're here today. Alrighty, hashtag soul. So we're gonna do just about 30 more seconds. And Nicole says she's here to be of service. Fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So do I.
All right. So let's do this draw. Is everybody ready? Type yes in the comments. And we'll get this going. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hi, Katarina. Katarina, you're here. All right, we got lots of yeses. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, here we go.
Good luck, everyone.
Dun, 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 dun. So exciting.
Piece of waiting music.
I know, right? Terrell, there we go.
Oh my God. So now we can follow up.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So you can see how to reach out to Dawn just at the bottom of the banner there. She's got a, oh my God.
I know.
It was meant to
Wonderful.
be.
So yeah, you know, you can't make this stuff up. You just can't.
I know, right? So thank you everybody for being here. And thank you again, Dawn, for being here.
You're
and
welcome.
tomorrow we'll be on again tomorrow. I've got 2 authors that are going to be on talking about their books. I'm so excited. Help from Heaven is going to be Carlos. He's going to be on, and also Dean will be on as well. So please go to the Facebook Soul Treats page, and you can see exactly the time and when they'll be on. So thank you, everyone. Have a great Saturday. Take good care.
Have a great day.